for a number of years, and the object of today is to help people who've never cut a pig up before be able to attempt it and succeed in it. So, right, now we go on to the leg. Andrew said that he'd like this one to go for a cured leg, so what we'll do is we'll tunnel bone the bone out, take the hock off, tunnel bone it out, so that then you can get the brine inside the leg as well as all round it as well. So first off we'll take the tail out, and we'll take what they call the H-bone out. So this is a weird shaped bone, but I'll turn the leg around so you can see better. Right, so all I've done is just taken that piece of meat which was laying on there, just taking that bit off. So this has got a hollow bit to it. I just cut around the inside there, and then follow the tip with the tip of the knife, follow the bone round, and you've got a joint just in here. So we need to find that joint, which here it is, just here, look. And I'll grip it like that and pull the bone away, and then you'll find that when you cut down, all you've got to do is follow the bone with the tip of your knife. Go underneath that joint. And there you can see it sits in there like that. So take that bit out first, follow the bone round, cut through the joint in there, and you can put your finger through here, put a bit of pressure on it, and then go round and underneath. And then by pulling that all the time, you can see where you've got to go. But that is a tricky bone to get to grips with when you're just starting off. There we go. Right, now we'll take the hock off. There's a little dent in there, and that's where the joint normally sits. Hopefully. There we go, it's just in there, and I always try to hold the leg back a little bit and then just come down. Don't go follow it across, just come down slightly, so then the hock will come off.
Won't that look easy?
Right, now the tunnel bone is to take the bone out without cutting through the meat from either side. It's going, pushing your knife down beside the bone to get it out. I just trace around the bone this end, and it is just feel of the knife with the knife tip of where the bone goes. And now I sit it up, and what from this end, the bone is straight from there to there. So what we do is, again, just with the tip, feel the bone, and then just put the knife down the bone. Turn it around a little bit each time. Again, turn it.
You can hear, I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up, but you can hear your knife scraping the
going down
the bone. Yeah.
In the factories where they have like a wood chisel.
All right.
Curved one, and that goes down the bone, and you can do it in, really quickly, because the bone, the chisel fits the curvature of the bone.
It just goes
down and
it pops out.
Yeah. So it makes it a lot easier. So Nearly there. So you can see.
It's waggling around now, so you can see there.
Right, let me go back down this end. And then where you've cut down,
you can just cut around the far end.
Just cut around the far end. Just release this little bit down here. Now to come.
Wow, you made that look ultra easy.
So that's how you tunnel bone it out, and that bone just fits in there like that. So out it come. In here you've got what I call the kneecap. You just need to take that out as well.
Was that like like a bit of collagen?
No, it's it's like it's kneecap really.
Oh right.
There it is, just a bone.
Oh I see, yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't want that in your ham.
No, and now take this bit off. You don't want that fatty flare fat on there, because that'll look terrible. Sausages. So when you come to cure it, you can get the cure right inside the meat, so that acts from inside and it acts from the outside as well. So that would be how you do a leg for home curing, with the dry cure. Right, and all we got left now is the hock, the hind hock. I just cut all the way around. And one side to be the inside of the leg, you can hear the bone,
yeah,
and the other side is meat. So from the bone side, you've got a little bone in here with a little gap inside it. I don't know what the bones are called. This is the bone here. Look.
I guess that would be like our tibia and fibula in us humans, with the bottom half of the legs made of two bones. I'll find out, so when we're doing the playback I'll put that information on text on the screen.
Yeah. But all it is just getting the meat out from inside of those.
Yeah. And you just use this for sausage, would you?
Yeah, just for sausages, yeah. It'd be nice meat like for pork pies and that.
All right.
Because you've got all of the different muscles in here,
right,
with all the different tendons, and those tendons will melt down and make gelatin.
Right.
So for all of the tissues that you've got in here that you can see, all of these would melt down, and that would make nice gelatin for that. And then just derind that. Good. There we go, and that's basically the back leg done. This will be for sausages. The hock and the leg.
Super.
Right, now we're going to get onto the leg, which we're going to do a bone in leg joints. So we take the tail off. Take the H-bone, this little bit of meat off here, and then that bit, a little bit of meat come off that bone there. And then just with the tip of your knife again, follow that bone around into the joint. Okay. This is a tricky little bone sometimes if you don't
get it quite right. There we go, and that's what we call the H-bone. Just take that off. This is the remains of the bore, so we don't want that in the sausages. Just take this little bit of flare fat off here, and that's got glands in it as well, so we wouldn't want that in the sausages either. Right, now we'll take the hock off. Find that joint. When you feel along here, you'll feel a little indentation where the joint is, and then just cut that at an angle towards you. There we go. Right, it's where we done tunnel bone before. We're going to leave the bone in the joint, so we'll score it. There we go. And then that will tie up into a nice little leg joints. We'll go through the knot one more time. So over your finger like that. Whoops. Over your finger, hold that bit underneath, and then poke that bit through. And then I normally wrap it around my hand, and then when you get it there, just give it a tug, and then that will lock it in, round, and then over. Do it again. Just over that finger, underneath, poke the loose end through the loop, and then get to there, and then like that. There we go. Practice make perfect, that's what I was told. Again, I do the knots, do the string, sorry, and then I go in between them, and then that makes a nice little job of it. Whoops. One more round this end and we're done. Right, just get the saw. And all it is to see where you want the leg joint to be. Cut down onto the bone. Just take the bone dust off, and there you have two leg joints, bone in. roughly where you're going to have the belly come to there. Right, now we sheet, what we call sheet rib the bone, the ribs out for barbecuing. Again, it's just turning the knife into the bone just a little bit to get the bones out and leaving the meat